Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about a very cool Rolex Daytona that we have just taken into stock. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website, which is www.edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll find out more technical specification, pricing, some pictures we've taken in the watch. However, if there's anything more you'd like to know, then please give me a call directly and I'll tell you anything more you need to know about it. So what we've got here is one of the best-selling, the most desirable Rolexes, the Daytona Cosmograph. It came out, back in the 60s, made famous by Paul Newman, simply the most desirable sports Rolex in the world. Now in 2016, Rolex introduced a change to the Daytona Cosmograph, and the market has simply gone mad for it. We've only seen one of them, but prices are 5,000–6,000 over list price. So an expensive watch, but beautiful all the same. What we've got here is the bimetal Daytona. It's the 116503, and we sell lots of these. Why? Because I think they're a great looking watch, and more importantly, we can offer you prices on these that are less than you'll pay in your authorised dealers on the high street, and I think they're really good value. Now this watch was bought on the 31st of January 2017, and literally it's just arrived with us today, so it's only a few days old. It hasn't come out of the box, it has all its protective stickers in place, and it's just exactly like the watch you'd be buying yourself today from your local Rolex store. Now this has the Rolex 5-year warranty, which will take you up to January 2022 as well, so fantastic there for peace of mind, or even if you're thinking about selling it in a couple of years time, you'll still have 3 years of warranty left on it. Now everything you see here is basically how it came from the Rolex dealer. So you have an outer protective sleeve, you have the outer box here, the inner box here, you have 2 hang tags, you have the Rolex warranty card, you have the protective bezel and an instruction manual there in English. So just how it should be. So this particular one, now what happened in, last year, used to have a model number 116523, then they changed it to model number 116503. The change that signifies is that Rolex, as they typically do, they make things better and better and better, and they have managed to improve the accuracy of the chronometer movements. So while the older models, and when I say that even just going back to 2015 and before, were performing to -4 to +6 seconds, which is the chronometer standard, these new ones now they've got down to ±2 seconds. So no excuse for being late with one of these. So I think it's really, really good. So this in fact is one of the first black dial ones we've had, I think, for over a year. It's pretty rare, but I think it looks absolutely great. I think the gold dials, sub-dials, a contrast onto the black dial itself looks really, really nice, and it just picks off the colours in the same way I think the gold tachymeter bezel does in the gold through the bracelet. So it's an automatic chronometer movement. On the side here you've got the pushers here, and again they're all in solid gold. The bracelet here, like all the Daytonas, is the oyster bracelet, so it's very much the sort of sports look that you get on the watch, and it's traditional to all of the Rolex sports watches. On the rear here you have the deployment clasp there with the lovely Rolex logo on it there, and the gold actually runs right through the top here as well. If we just take this off here, we can see this actually opens up there, and the contrast between here and some of the older Rolex models is that this now is like solid steel rather than pressed steel, and the bracelet's actually heavier on this than the older models as well. It has a useful function called the Easy Link clasp on it, and this basically allows, just by literally pulling this firmly down, giving you an extra half a link on it. So if you're away on holiday, you're feeling the watch a little bit tight on your wrist, just pull this down and it'll be a lot more comfortable. When you get back home, possibly a bit colder if you're coming back to the UK, you can just click it back in there and it'll fit you just like a glove. So you can perhaps see from the camera there that all the protective stickers, you can see there maybe on the side of the case there, they're all in place, and you'll of course have the pleasure of taking them off just like you would with a new watch. So there we are, quick review of this fantastic Rolex Daytona. Now we've bought 2 of them, so we have one with a white dial as well, with a batten dial on it. So if you fancy the white one, again, that'll be on our website too, and we'll be doing a video on this one as well. So there we go. Thanks very much for joining. Now we're going to have loads more watches we're going to be shooting videos for. So if you love your watches, come and check our videos out. But thanks for visiting today. Bye bye.